Hello and welcome. My name is Esther Okoli, and today I will be presenting to you the results of the data analytics task. On our agenda for today, we will recap the overall project to give a high level understanding of the business problem we're tackling and the specific requirements. We will also dive into the specific problem that we, the data analytics team, have been focusing on, and we will give some background as to why this is such a big problem. After introducing the problem, I'll go over the team responsible for our side from our side in tackling this task. I'll then go over the high level process that we follow to complete this task so that you have a complete clarity on how we tackle these kinds of tasks. Finally, I'll go over all the important results and I'll present them as a series of insights and visualization from our analysis. To wrap up, I will summarize and open for any questions. To kick things off, let me recap this engagement. We at Central have embarked on a 3 month pilot with Social Buzz to focus on three main tasks and line with some of the biggest challenges that you are currently facing. Social Buzz has reached huge scale in recent years to become recognized as a global unicorn company. We are here to help you manage this scale and to guide you in the right direction. Firstly, we'll be doing an audit of your big data practice and sharing best practices and industry expertise. Also, we'll be guiding you through a successful IPO of which we have deep expertise and knowledge of within our team. And finally, we have conducted an analysis of your data to find insights regarding your top five most popular categories of content. Focusing on the last point that I mentioned there, that is what the data analytics team has been specifically focused on. Clearly, with such grand scale, this comes with a lot of data, and with such vast amounts of data comes challenges. To give a background on how much data you've been creating, first, you told us that your platform receives over 100,000 posts per day, which amounts to about 36,500,000 posts every year. Wow, that's all unstructured data, making it very hard to make sense of. In this day and age, content is king. Just look at some of the biggest platforms in the world. For example, YouTube. They are all content businesses. But the main question is how to capitalize on it when there is so much. It's not just about harvesting as much content as possible. The real value is in understanding and crunching this content to gain a deeper understanding of your audience and therefore provide a more personalized and enjoyable experience. And this is where our data analytics expertise comes in. With these insights, with the insights that we've uncovered from these tasks, we can show you exactly how to take analytics to production at scale. Going further, I will like to introduce our tasks. Talking about experience, we have a large data analytics practice at Essential, but we've had a team of three people primarily focusing on this task. Andrew Fleming is our chief technical architect, and his expertise really helps to guide the team to produce high quality analysis. Marcus Rompton, he's a senior data expert who has worked with the world's biggest clients on solving their data problems and was heavily involved in the data engineering side of this project. Finally, my humble self, Esther Okoli, who was solely responsible for taking leadership guidance and delivering high quality insights from the raw data sets and turning these into business decisions. So, how did we tackle these problems? Well, we approached it in five different steps. First step was data understanding. The key to success on any project or any data project is to understand the data in details. So, we took the time to understand the data model and domain of your business. Next, we went further to data extraction. After understanding your business, we then architected what an ideal data set should look like for this problem and extracted it from the relevant data source. After extracting the raw data, we needed to process and model this data into a data set that can precisely answer the business questions and produce analytics. With our new data set, we used our analytical expertise to uncover insights from this data set and to produce visualizations to describe the insights. And finally, we use these insights to unlock business decisions and make recommendations on next steps. Moving on to the insights, from your data, we found that you had a total of 16 unique categories of posts across your data set. This includes things such as animals, healthy eating, technology, travel, soccer, and a lot of varieties of categories. As well as this, there was about 1,897 posts from the animals category alone. Wow! It was also interesting to know that the highest content type posts of about 6,589 posts was photo. Well, as the saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words. And also, the most common ones for users to post within was me, with just little difference in the other months in the year. This means that people are active all year round. But now on to the main question, which is what were the top five most popular categories of posts? From our analysis, you can see that the top five most popular categories of posts were animals, science, healthy eating, technology, and food in descending order. Animals had an aggregate popularity score of about almost 75,000. It appears users prefer viewing animals on the platform. Most of them might be pet owners or they might just have a keen interest in wildlife. Furthermore, food and healthy eating are also interesting categories because everyone obviously loves eating food. And since this data was from the year 2020 to 2021, which was when there was a lockdown worldwide, people were interested in healing healthy, since all they could do that period was stay home and eat right. Hence, the need to keep looking for ways to eat healthy. It is also very important to see both science and technology within the top five. It really shows what people enjoy consuming as content. It is obvious that everyone has interest in science and technology, including you and I, saying that the world is getting more and more technologically inclined. Well, additionally, you can see that from the charts of the percentage split of popularity between the top five categories, there is not much difference between each of them. Animals only outperform science by 1.082% within the top five. However, the difference between the fourth most popular category, which is technology, and the fifth most popular category, which is food, is much lesser at 0.5%. Well, this tells that the categories sorted by popularity is weighted towards categories at the bottom. In summary, we tackled this task and found the top five most popular categories as asked, but we also went one step further. We found that animals and science are the two most popular categories, suggesting that users might be pet lovers or have interest in wildlife and also in science. Social bots can use this to provide more content on these two categories since these are what users enjoyed. We also found that healthy eating was the third most popular, perhaps due to the lockdown the world experienced. This presents a massive opportunity for social bots to ride on this global event. Many would like to begin eating healthy. So they can collaborate with different food industries to provide more relevant content that can attract the attentions of these users. As much as this analysis was insightful, we are ready to take it to the next stage and we have the expertise within Accenture to help you realize these kinds of insights in production across your organization and in real life. We would love to help you with this. Thank you very much for listening. Please feel free to ask any questions that you may have. Thank you.